sheet of paper holds. Where to go if your pen is on the edge of loss and a compass becomes nothing more than a myth? When it hurts, if each direction involves a leap into nothingness, how one is spared nothing, defenseless against a plethora of terrifying emptiness of a past, too crowded for dreams, when a white sheet of paper can mirror a heart too broken to love, a mother too distant to save, when happiness is handwritten just as disconnected as smiles often are, and the width is somehow too narrow for forgiveness. How does one find truth when I spend most of my life hiding behind lies? Who would want to read that story about the girl who knows no home, remembers cries more than she has ever heard laughter? Who would want to know that story of how I grew up in your shadows, how he claims to have never loved anyone else, yet 3 other siblings carry my last name? So to the women who once loved my father, I am sorry you met a broken man, fixated on healing a shattered soul. Did you know he calls her magic? To him, she is spellbinding, even while she shares her voodoo with the world. Mom, I want to forgive, break down walls that I built to protect with fear that a man would hurt me the way he must have hurt you. Did I tell you I sometimes blame him? He must have done something for you to search for love in so many other places. Was it worth it? Did you know I was in love once? He had a rainbow for a tongue and clouds for lips, a kiss so soft it numbed my insides. When I told him I loved him, I witnessed how night-dilated pupils, the words must have been too tight, not enough space to venture off into the unknown, too much weight to pull him into this, but it was hard to let him go. He was firecracker touches and motions at midnight, everything sweet on Sunday mornings. He was legs spread out across sand, the steam of car windows. I wonder if he remembers that night. When he pressed me against the wall, he always had me against a wall. To him, I was nothing more than late night meetings behind closed doors. Oh well, must have recognized the traits of my mother in me. One day, I will know the beauty in surrendering to my ways the way girls do when they are in love, when they can love and be loved equally as hard. But for someone who's so heartbroken, you would think I could recognize what loves me back, but loves me back means fine, means bending and breaking again. I can't take breaking again. This time I will break you. In fact, I have before, and I caught the broken pieces underneath my blood. When you stare my skin off of my bones, love, I wish you would have loved me less, close to the surface of my heart, because when I leave,